Yes, Illuminati, Illuminati. Yeah, she's the other elf in the. Or actually, I'm not sure. I think Meg or Margaret does reveal to us that she is an elf. She does ask us about like how we feel about elves, that kind of thing. So she does reveal to us that she is an elf. I don't think Illuminati does, but um, I'm just basing this off of appearance, which is probably bad of me. But it is a game. But the long ears, that kind of thing might be enough. Considering we are in like that dragon age, different monsters, that kind of thing. Luna is the she doesn't try to be funny, but she's funny, but not knowing that she's funny, kind of thing. Oh, Lumi. Okay, I was not aware that she had a short name. I don't think Lumi is used by other people besides Amber throughout the game. I guess Nancy uses it. I was not aware of that though. I've always known her as Illuminata. Let's see. I mean, it's not. I don't know if we're answering as ourselves or if we're answering as Amber. Let's see. I want to say we're answering this as Amber just because the text is behind listed as Amber. So let's see. What would Amber say? That's a good idea. That's kind of sudden. Let's do that kind of sudden just because Illuminati came out of nowhere, saying like, hey, excuse me, what's your name? Okay, now that I know your name, you're gonna live with me. Like what? I think Illuminati is the detective of this town, so that's maybe she wants to interrogate Amber a bit more. About the event that occurred or whatever the case may be. Maybe she thinks Amber is a spy or whatever. So let's do that's kind of set and see where that leads. I guess we're not answering as Amber because she just said, okay, I will. And it looks like she kept her butterfly wings. Not just that, but I don't think that's a hairpin on the upper... Well, on top of her head, the two little red things, I think those are antennas, if I'm not mistaken. So that's interesting. I wonder if... I don't recall her using her abilities as a butterfly later on in the game, so I don't know if, maybe I forgot, or maybe there's like a mini game or something. What wings? So yeah, we're even worse surprised. How could I leave an interesting girl like her all alone? Good point. Yeah, okay, see, so I think Amber, I guess Nancy is also the only other person that calls Illuminata Lumi. Amber is definitely like the innocent individual of this town. She kind of just goes along with anything that goes or is being said. Let's speak to these two. Maybe they're okay. Yeah. I don't think we'll want to build a chemistry set. I think it's very easy to not only obtain potions but to make potions. I think it just requires one of those those herbs that we collect, the medicine herbs, and we also need the license. I don't think that's going to be like on our top priority list throughout the game. That will be... I don't think we'll need that at all, actually. I think we find potions here and there, now and there, beating bosses in chests kind of thing. But even then, I don't think we're going to rely on potions as much. I think there is a rune ability that can heal you, so we'll probably stick to that. Let's do a game to chat, see what he's got to say. Okay, yeah, Amber has no wounds. I mean, the other thing I'm curious about, and was Amber the monster, or was the monster kind of like not capturing, but like keeping Amber hostage kind of thing? That's what I wonder. I wonder if we fought Amber and that's why there's no bruises on her kind of thing. Let's see, maybe we can speak to her and maybe she'll give us an answer. So wake back up. So she was asleep. So maybe she was embodying the monster? I don't know actually. So let's see. That's all there is to it? Okay. She has nothing much to say. So let's do a request. Make lumber. Okay. I think these requests give us items too throughout the game as like a tutorial kind of thing. So hopefully we get like an axe. And I don't think it's a pickaxe. I think it's a hammer that we use to mine those crystals that we saw down in the upper or the lower level, the place that we fell and kind of got one shot by that one monster. So hopefully we can get a hammer soon and I can start breaking down some rocks. I know rocks and lumber are going to be very necessary in making the monster barn. So then we can go capture the woolly, I think they're called, so we can get fur and be able to sell that as soon as possible, get that leveled up. Okay, so I think we can get an axe for this request. Perfect, yeah we do, okay. So how many do we have to get? Let me equip this. Let me look at our book. It says here, get lumber by cutting stumps and branches with an axe. So we will cut one lumber and one wood. We will cut this branch and put that away. I don't want to use too much RP. I think early on we do use quite a bit doing small tasks that we otherwise later on through the levels we don't spend as much. So perfect. So we even got a lumber and stone storage. So, okay, so that's all the requests we can do today. So you will go put this in our backyard or the what is it called, the farming area, just so it's easy access for us. I don't think we want to clean up this field yet. I think we want to stick with what we have now. As I mentioned in the first stream, there are different ways of kind of playing out the game, you know, farming, hunting monsters. Well, I think those are the only two ways, but it is, you know, different than the past games that I've played, like you know, Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, where those are kind of just like farming. And farming is kind of like your main source of income generation kind of thing. This is more like, do you want to take A? Do you want to take B? And we can do. Okay, it's Venti's birthday apparently, guys. Okay, I'll continue my train of thought later. I think she likes pancakes or something. I don't remember, but I remember doing some research like years ago. Okay, so she doesn't like bread. Good to know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you know, depending on what you guys want, I'll kind of do that play style of this game. I do want to play it in terms of me hunting and not so much farming, just because farming is gonna take longer, and although it is good just because you're able to get your RP increased faster and get tools leveled up quicker than you would without doing it. But we'll see. I think to progress this story, we're gonna have to do a bit of both. So, you know, we'll see how things go. I think Amber woke up today, so I think this gets removed tomorrow. So we'll finish this day off by slaying some more monsters, getting some more XP. I want to get to a point where I could, you know, one-hit these guys, and I think I'm at that point actually now that I just said that. Let's see. Okay, good. It is one hit. Okay. Okay, these guys are 2 hits. Does it show their name? I think it shows their name, but only if I'm like super close to them. More spores in here. There's a flying arrow. Oh, and another thing I should probably bring up. Please excuse the background noise, or the background noises that you guys hear. This room is separate from the main house, and so it's not connected to like a real AC or anything. I do have an AC unit in here, but it's like connected up to the wall, and so the room isn't like soundproof 100%. You could probably like hear echo, since the only thing really in here is my couch and then my computer desk and my computer. I built this area as an office, which came in perfect use because after a while I was working in office, but due to recent events, or not recent, but the COVID-19, our workforce moved to working from home, so it did come to good use. I was able to give myself an area where I was able to focus and get down and work, which is good, but in terms of streaming and that kind of thing, it's not the best. The rooms, there's quite a bit of echo, not just echo, but it's super quiet in here to the point where you can hear the other noises, like my ceiling fan kind of spinning around, just because there is nothing here that can capture sound, and so you're able to hear quite a bit bouncing off throughout the walls kind of thing. And I am looking and researching different things that I can use to make this room a bit more soundproof, in the sense of it sounds better on a mic / recording. But we'll see, if it's not something that I can really fix quickly, then I will just leave it the way it is and try to improve what I can. But I think to actually make a room sound better for recording quality and recording purposes, you do actually have to modify the room itself physically, adding like an extra layer, making sure you have proper isolation, that kind of thing. And this room does have proper isolation, under the door sides, that kind of thing. Even on the window, I installed some isolation foam, just to keep the air, ventilated well in the room. But enough of that rambling. Let's focus more on the game.